and it's a mismatch on paper here. You got the 78 overall Indianapolis Colts, led by Coach Michael Jordan, traveling to Philadelphia to take on the 82 overall Eagles. Let's see if they can overcome their meager beginnings and pick up their first win of the season. Who you guys got? You think the Colts are going to win or the Eagles? I personally think the 2-0 Eagles are going to beat the 0-2 Colts, but I don't know. Part of me's rooting for the Colts because I still want the users to win. Part of me's rooting for the Eagles because the Colts are in my division, and the more they lose, the better chance I have. Gaming Dude says definitely the Eagles, not even close. Oh yeah, we get to see Derrick Henry in action again. Let's go. We've got this game and one more. As long as I can make it through this one and not be like dead tired and hangry, then we will finish up the last game. I'm not because I have already been on for over 11 hours, and by the time these next two games are done, I'll have been on for over 13 hours. Not sure that I'll be doing a stream tonight, but part of being able to squeeze all these in one day means I could possibly take tonight off, work on uploading all the videos and stuff, and then stream Wednesday night, where we could stream some Neo 2. But we'll see. We'll see how things are looking. There you see Derrick Henry's stats last week. Week 1 against the Falcons of Goatman Ford, he picked up about 66 yards. Alright, so it's Dak Prescott and the Colts versus Matthew Stafford and the Eagles. Here we go. Stafford under the center. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Henry getting the rock. Running out for 18 yards on the first carry of the game. I'm a Derrick Henry fan. What can I say? Gaming Dude thinks the Eagles, but he's rooting for the Colts. I can respect that. First and 10, a new set of downs for the Eagles. Stafford handing off to Henry, stretch left. Instead of trying to put any moves on him, he just lets himself get tackled. It's a loss of 2. You almost think that Derrick Henry had some more yards to be gained there if he just squares up and trucks the guy instead of running at an angle. But instead, it's a loss of 2. Stafford with 4 receivers, drops back to throw. Almost brought in one-handed, but Cooper drops this one. It'll be 3rd and 12. Since the Redskins are in the same division as the Eagles, I wouldn't want the Eagles to win. All right. I didn't think you were a Redskins fan yet. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers, Stafford in the gun. Looking, throwing over the middle, complete to Hill up to the 49 of the Colts, but not going to be a first down. 4th and 2, and we'll see the punt unit. Little shoving going on after the play. Second favorite's the Redskins. All right. Colquitt punts this one away. Looks like it rolls off the side of his foot, but he's still going to get it inside the 20. And Dak Prescott and the Colts will take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Prescott, more interceptions than touchdowns on the season so far. Not really surprising. It is Dak Prescott. We got a strong eye formation for the Colts. Jay Ajayi takes this one up the right side off tackle. And it's a gain of 13 for their first run of the game. Now remember, Jay Ajayi showed up on Week 2's top 10 plays of the game, of the week, at number 10 with the not-so top 10 play, where he ran backwards by about 10 yards, got tackled and injured all on the same play. The Colts just lucky that Ajayi is actually back, because their backup isn't so great. Colts out in the eye. Play fake. Prescott throws, almost intercepted, and it ends up falling harmlessly. Why do they give all these players the ball? They know none of them are going to touch it. Second down for the Colts. Ball at the 31-yard line. Ace formation. Hand off to Ajayi. Runs up the left side. Tries to spin around. Not successful, but does get up the first down. No. They're going to give him a bad spot, and it's going to be 3rd and inches. Can the Eagles come up with a stop here, or will the Colts manage to gain these inches? It's close, but I think they're going to give it to him this time. And they do. The defender came through like he was shot out of a cannon and absolutely drilled Ajayi, but they give him enough forward progress to make up for the bad call on the last play. Nah, you don't get a good look from that side. Oh well, 1st and 10 for the Colts. Ball at the 41.5-yard line. Prescott hands off to Ajayi, and he's going down, but not before being pulled down by his face mask. We're going to add on 15 yards here.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
First down, Colts, and the Eagles give up free yardage. Colts will have the ball at the Eagles' 43. Eagles in the 4-3 defense. Colts out in ace formation. Hand off to Barber, and he is met after a gain of 1 and dropped. Here you get to see the Eagles starting defense. Strong linebacking core here, but a little old. One of the best corners in the game, Jalen Ramsey out there. You got a cover 4 nickel package for the Eagles out here. Prescott able to dump it down to Williams. It's going to be a gain of 7, 3rd and 2 at the Eagles' 35. Prescott under center. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Hand off to Ajayi, and he is blown up in the backfield. This is going to be a loss of 2. That'll bring up 4th down, and we're going to see the field goal unit come out to attempt a 54-yarder. So you have to have the Redskins as a second favorite, huh? I don't know. My mom was a Cowboys and a Bears fan, so I always hated the Cowboys, and I didn't root against the Bears. I just didn't like them. No good. We see one of our first field goal misses in terms of actual miss. We've seen a lot of kicks come up short, but this one is actually wide left. And the Colts are going to walk away from this with no points. There you see Derrick Henry's stats from last week, but they had the benefit of playing another computer team and getting the full time. This week and in week 1, they played user teams, so they got a shortened clock. Stafford hands the ball off to Henry, who is picked up and tackled after a gain of 1. Second and 9 for the Eagles. Two receivers to the right, tight end to the right, and the left. Henry in the backfield. It's a play fake. Stafford looking, going through his progressions, throws right, misses the wide open guy badly, but there's a flag on the play.
Holding offense.
Not only did Stafford miss his wide open receiver, but the offense is going to back up 10 yards anyway because of a holding penalty. It's another run to Henry. Henry trying to stretch it out to the right, but unsuccessful in getting away from the linebacker. His blocker just couldn't get anything on him. And that's going to end the first quarter. We still have a score 0-0 here after the Colts missed the field goal opportunity. Henry started the game off with a big run, and afterwards he's been held in check. He's going to lose a couple more yards there, and it's 3rd and 20. Stafford back to throw, stepping up into the pocket, looking left, and hits Henry in the flat for no reason at all. He has to know Henry's not going to pick up 20 yards on that play. And Colquitt's out to punt. This one deep. A little too deep, hits in the end zone, and the Colts will take over at the 20-yard line after the touchback. I'm okay with the Colts because it's my favorite YouTuber's favorite team. Meh. Well, now you can be a fan of the Titans because they're my favorite team. And they actually went to the AFC Championship game last season. And they have Derrick Henry. Who doesn't love Derrick Henry? It's an 8-yard run for the Colts, and now Prescott under center with 4 receivers. Play fake, looking right. Complete to Braid, who gets away from a tackle. Jukes another one, is brought down from behind by the linebacker. 1st and 10 for the Colts. But then you have to decide who do you root for when the Titans play the Colts. They're in the same division, so they play each other twice. Maybe you root for whoever the home team is. I don't know. Jumbo set, Prescott dropping back to throw, complete to Braid again. This one good for what looks to be about 16. And that'll bring him up to the Eagles' 44. I root for the Titans, though. All right, cool. My man. Snag up kids. Colts offense is on the move again. Let's see if they can actually come up with points this time. Weak eye formation from the Colts. This one a handoff to Ajayi, and he's not going anywhere but backwards. He loses 3 yards on this carry. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. Despite losing 3 yards, he only gets credited for a 2-yard loss on the sticks. I'm so tired of the chain gang not knowing how to do math. Y'all out here trying to make me look bad. How do you go from the 44 to the 47? That's a loss of 3, but you only go from 1st and 10 to 2nd and 12. Ace formation, Prescott under center. Ajayi in the backfield. Anderson in motion, right to left. It's a throw to Anderson, who almost catches it, but it's broken up. You got to play the Bucs twice with Tom Brady. I think you got a good chance. Prescott looking to throw, throws right. Anderson actually does come down with this one, but it's going to be 4th and 1. It's not enough after the 11-yard grab. They come up 1 yard short of the sticks. Indy to try again for a field goal, this one from 53 yards. It's up, and it bounces off the crossbar. Indianapolis has missed 2 field goals today. 1 short and 1 wide left. The Eagles clapping, celebrating their good fortune that they're playing a team with a shitty kicker. And after having the first carry for 18 yards, Derrick Henry has carried 3 more times for a loss of 2. Now sitting on a 4-yard per carry average with 4 carries, 16 yards. Stafford under center, Henry in the backfield. Play fake to Henry. Stafford throwing deep down the field to the right. Did you see that grab? Holy hell. I gotta see a replay on this one. Watch this. Amari Cooper going into double coverage, catches this one on the face mask of the Colts defender. That's going to take them down to the 2-minute warning. 1st and goal for the Eagles at the 2-yard line. Don't worry, guys. I'll clip it myself. How many games I got left? Just 1 after this, so I'll probably go ahead and finish. There's honestly no point. Like, I should just, even if I'm struggling, I should just force myself to do the last game, because doing 1 game isn't enough to produce a whole stream's worth of content. 1st and goal at the 2. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Stafford hands off to Henry. That is the correct play, or at least the correct idea. Maybe the wrong play call. Henry loses another yard. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3. You have arguably the best running back in the league, especially in short yardage situations. You definitely give him the ball. Not sure that that was the correct play call to do it, but you got the right idea. 2nd and goal from the 3. Stafford in the gun. Looking, throwing over the middle. This one complete. Touchdown Eagles with the 3-yard connection to Danny Amendola. Christian McCaffrey's the best overall. Definitely not in short yardage situations. Also, if McCaffrey was the best overall, why didn't he lead the league in rushing last year? The extra point is up, and it's good, and the Eagles take a 7-0 lead on the back, or the face mask in this case, of the amazing catch by Amari Cooper. 1:35 to go. Prescott trying to fire up the troops, knowing that he's got a little over a minute and a half to work with, and 3 timeouts. They can go tie this game up before the half. Yeah, when he's making catches and running with the ball out of the backfield, or I should say catching the ball out of the backfield, yeah, McCaffrey's like easily the best currently, and he's one of the best all time at it. Alvin Kamara is another big-time guy catching the ball. Prescott in the gun. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Ajayi comes out of the backfield. This one complete down the left sideline to Matthews. And Wiley, one of the Indianapolis linemen, suffers an injury. 2nd and 5. Clock stops. Indianapolis forced to take an injury timeout. 5 wide receivers. Complete to Matthews again, who runs over the linebacker but still goes down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Prescott dropping back, looking, throwing over the middle, and Ajayi has this one bounce off of his hands. 2nd and 10 for the Colts, of 1 minute, 10 seconds to go before the half. Ball at their own 38-yard line. They trail by 7 here. I like how they say it's Akeem Hicks, but it wasn't. It was Littleton who made the play. Hicks was the lineman that came up at the bottom of your screen there towards the end of it. Prescott back to throw, looking over the left, hits Jarvis Landry, and it's going to be a 1st down completion. 1st and 10 for the Colts at the 49-yard line. We're now under a minute to go. 4 wide receivers in tight. Prescott, 3-step drop, running backwards, looks right, and he throws the interception. Fly, Eagles, fly. This one's going back for 6. Tough break for Prescott out there, but it's no worse than what you would have expected because it is Prescott. Bradbury carries this one back to the house, and the Eagles are going to pad their lead here. With 45 seconds to go in the first half, the Eagles have taken a 14-0 lead. 2 big plays is all it's taken to get the Eagles out in front by 2 touchdowns. 1 a pick 6 and 1 a massive completion by Amari Cooper to the 2-yard line. Butker to kick it off. And this one's going to sail through the back of the end zone. Now Prescott and the Colts will have 45 seconds and 2 timeouts to try and put some points on the board. But instead of driving down for a tie, they're going to be looking to just cut into a 2-touchdown lead. Prescott, 5-step drop, looking, throws right, hits Ajayi, but there's a flag on the play, and I'm pretty sure this one's coming back for a holding penalty.
Holding, offense.
Holding on the offense, and that's going to bring up 1st and 20 from their own 15. They still have 40 seconds, though. No need to give up and only hand the ball off. Prescott, 3-step drop, looking, throwing over the right, complete to Cherios, and that's going to be a gain of 16. 2nd and 4, 33 seconds to go. Indianapolis calls their 2nd timeout. 4 wide receivers for Prescott. Play fake, Prescott throwing over the middle, complete deep to Anderson at the Eagles' 39, and the clock continues to move. Not surprised they didn't call the timeout, but a little surprised they didn't spike it. Prescott rolling around like he has no idea what to do. He ends up completing a big one to Gibson, and now they call their final timeout. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Are they going to try for a field goal again, or will they take at least 1 shot at the end zone here? You don't even have a team, gaming dude. What are you talking about? What are you trying to redeem? They are going for a field goal. This one's only 44 yards. This one's got the distance. And he finally finds some points. 5 seconds to go in the first half. Philadelphia leads 14, Indianapolis 3. The kickoff is short, fielded at the 8-yard line by Jones. And Jones is going to bring it up to the 28 with 2 seconds to go. No, and even if it were, you can't pay to upgrade mine anyway. Let's see. Reject. And Stafford takes a knee. That's going to take us into the locker room. At halftime, the score is Philadelphia 14, Indianapolis 3. Indy not looking great out here. And with their kicker having missed 2 field goals, this one could be 14-9. Look a little bit better going into the half, but it doesn't. There you get a look at the Panthers playing the Bengals. Again, literally every game we've played, it shows them and the 49ers Chiefs. There it is. And then it shows the Jets and Browns, which it might not show this time since we've actually played it, but it probably will. Nope, they're going to show a different one that hasn't happened. The only other one that hasn't happened, the Ravens and Broncos. We've got 1/2 of football left here. Let's see if Indianapolis can make something out of it. Indianapolis will get the ball to start the second half. Fielded short at the 8-yard line. Gibson running it up. Able to bounce off a couple of guys, but unable to really go anywhere. They're giving him credit for getting to the 30, but that man never made it past the 28.5. Whatever. 1st and 10 for Dak Prescott and the Colts. Prescott hands off to Ajayi, runs up the middle, covers up with 2 hands, and he's going to drag the defender forward for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ajayi to Prescott's right. It's a handoff to Ajayi. And there's a penalty on the play. It's a 1st down if there's no hold, but I think this one's going against the offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
It does go against the offense. It's not a hold, it's a block in the back, which is a spot foul. So instead of replaying the down and losing all the yards, it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so it's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Prescott stepping up, running. Tries to juke the linebacker, unsuccessful, but he does get the 1st down. I don't watch YouTubers except for like ASMR, so I don't know, maybe Goodnight Moon or Prem ASMR. My favorite is obviously an ASM artist, but I don't know who my favorite would be. Most YouTubers' content is very cringe. Especially people who play Fortnite and Minecraft. God awful. Prescott throwing over the middle, batted down by the linebacker. If you consider music groups to be YouTubers, you know, considering that they post their music there, then I would say Pentatonics is my favorite YouTuber, but that doesn't really count. 2 receivers left, tight end to the left, Ajayi offset from Prescott's left, 1 receiver to the right. Prescott hits Brait for a gain of 1, and that'll be 3rd and 9. Colts desperately need to get some more points here if they're going to have any chance at seizing some momentum. Five wide set, nobody in the backfield. Prescott dropping back, steps up. He's going to look to run, and he slides, able to get the first down and avoid taking the hit. That'll move them into Philadelphia's side of the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Eagles' 48. I've never even heard of that guy. Oh, yeah, I would hate him. The fact that he's playing Call of Duty and the fact that he's a rager, yeah, I would hate him. Here we go, 1st and 10. Prescott back to throw, rolling out to his right. Gonna try and scramble with it, but he's not going anywhere, and he's taken down by Jefferson for the sack. Got 7 million subs, good for him. I would still hate him. I don't like Call of Duty, and I don't like ragers. The only time I like raging is if it's a person I know, like I'm personally friends with, and they're playing a difficult game like Dark Souls or something that I know that I'm relatively okay at, and I can watch them and laugh at their misery. That's the only time I like raging, and even then it's got limits. 4 wide, bunched in tight. Prescott hands off to Ajayi, and Ajayi is going to carry this one for about 2 yards. 3rd and 10 at the 48. Three wide receivers to the left. Prescott in the gun. He's making a check at the line. Prescott looking, throwing left, complete to Matthews, and it's going to go for 15 yards before he's taken down out of bounds. Eagles coach not pleased. Already irritated that his defense giving up a big play here. That corner looks like he has no idea what he's doing on the play, to be honest. Four wide. Prescott in the gun, making another check. This one a draw to Barber. And he carries it forward for a gain of about a yard. 2nd and 9 at the 32. I'm going to laugh if this comes down to a field goal and Indy screws it up again. And we're well on our way because Indianapolis has a false start. Back them up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 14. If they don't gain another yard, it would be another 54-yard field goal attempt from here. And surely the evidence suggests their kicker would miss it. Play fake. Prescott under pressure, throwing deep, and it's intercepted by the Eagles safety. Allen makes this play, and he returns it back to the 24. When it rains, it pours. And that's going to bring the Philadelphia Eagles offense back out onto the field. Makes a lot of dirty jokes. I can do that myself. I don't need him for it. Here we go. Matt Stafford looking like he needs to take a shit on the way out there, but it's game time. He's not going to be able to do it. Just hope he doesn't take a big sack. Otherwise, we might see a big brown stain on the back of his pants. First and 10 for Stafford and the Eagles. Hand off to Henry, running left, juking right. Almost spinning out of a tackle. His first positive yards gain since that big first down 18-yarder in the first quarter. Hate PewDiePie. I don't really care about him. At least him I've heard of, but I don't care about him. Ace formation. Hands off. No, it's a play fake. He fooled me too. Don't worry, guys. Even the commentator can get fooled sometimes. This one complete to the Colts' 45-yard line. First down. Just under 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. This one, a handoff up the middle for Henry. He jukes the safety, and it's a big 16-yard carry. That's going to take us into the fourth quarter. Who knows? I don't really care about other streamers. I damn sure don't care about other YouTubers. Four wide receivers in tight. Stafford under center. Henry thought he would get the ball there, but he doesn't. And this one, a big completion to Amari Cooper again. Stuck at the goal line, able to hold on to it. That's going to be first and goal for the Eagles at the 1-yard line. Cooper with a big play. Lucky to hold on to this one, but it is a solid stop for now. Cooper now with 2 catches for 84 yards. Give it to Henry. Give your man the rock. They didn't do it. Stafford looking. He's going to take a sack like an idiot. Should have handed the ball off. Tried to tell you. It's a loss of 6. It'll be second and goal at the 7. Because it's boring and it's full of glitches and hackers. And I stopped playing it back at Modern Warfare 2. I don't even know. How long ago was Modern Warfare 2? Were you even alive for Modern Warfare 2? I don't think it's 14 years old. I don't know. I'd have to look. I know it's been out for a while, though. Stafford to throw, looking right. Gets some of the yards back, but he fumbles. Nelson picks this one up. And the Colts are off to the races. Looking like he's coming out of the Kentucky Derby. This one going back for 6. I was born in 06. I graduated high school in 06. Youngin'. World War II was actually a really good COD game. Also, welcome back, Phoenix. Did you go look at the Titans-Jags game? That one is clearly a fumble here. And the Colts are going to go for 2 to try and close this one up to a field goal. Prescott looking left. Intercepted. And it's going to be no good, obviously. The Colts still trail by 5. I graduated college in 06. Wait, you're not... Are you 4 years older than me? I thought we were like the same age. I'm 32. This one kicked short, fielded by Jones at the 9. He'll bring it back up to the 29, and Stafford and the Eagles will take back over at their own 29-yard line with a 5-point lead. 5:03 to go in the game. Oh, well, I'll be damned, Phoenix. Old man paradise, that's right. rotating the safeties. Colts looking to bring the safety blitz. It's picked up. Stafford looks right, hits Uzoma, and that's a completion for 14 yards. I'm the only middle schooler right now. Honestly, there's a lot of kids who've come into this stream recently, and I'm kind of surprised. But, yeah, I was going to say you're the only middle schooler that comes in here, period, but that's not true anymore. We had a couple come in during Kingdom Hearts. We've had a couple come in during Madden. So, yeah, I think we've got like 5 middle schoolers in the community now. Henry gets the ball, runs up the middle, gains 7. A lot of people say I have the maturity of an adult. Always go ahead and accept my life dwindling away 1 year in advance. I'll be 33, but not till December. Stafford handing off to Henry again. Stiff arms him. Runs through for a gain of 11. And now Henry's got some momentum. This is exactly what Derrick Henry does in real life. He just grinds you down until you hate living. You hate breathing. You need the oxygen. And then he runs you over. First and 10 for the Eagles. Just under 3.5 minutes to go in the game. 3 receivers bunched tight to the right. Henry gets the ball running right. Telling you, the Colts defense is losing their will to live here. And that's a gain of 10. That'll be first and 10 at the 28. Turning 15 in April. Damn, so you just turned 14. And I actually have a step-niece. What's that got to do with anything? Congrats, though, I guess. 33 was a good year for you. You think I'll have a good one? Not at this rate. I'm going to need the virus to calm the hell down, and I'm going to need a new career if I'm going to have a good 33. Stafford, under pressure, able to hit his tight end out of the backfield, but it's a shallow gain at best. Nope, it's going to go for a loss of 1. It'll bring up 2nd and 11. She's 6, and I will have 1 or 2 or... Virus will chill soon? You think so, huh? I think it's going to get worse as we go into fall and winter when it's actually flu season and pneumonia time. Possibly 3 more step-nieces or nephews. That's cool. I don't have anything like that, but that's cool. All right, 2nd and 11. Eagles with the ball at the Colts 29. We've just hit the 2-minute warning. Stafford hands off to Henry, who runs off left side. He's going to lose a yard here after it looks like he's just kind of gingerly jogging out there. 3rd and 12, and I believe the Colts just called a timeout. She's 24. Lucky her. 3rd and 12 from the 30. Ace formation for the Eagles. Stafford under center. Henry in the backfield. Handoff to Henry. Manages to gain that yard back, and Indianapolis is going to take their 2nd timeout. They do get the stop, though. So they're going to force the Eagles to a field goal here. A miss would be okay. A block would be perfect. A make, and they still are within 1 score, but they're going to need the 2-point conversion. It's up, and it's way good. Eagles take the lead 17-9. Colts are going to have 1 minute 47 seconds and 1 timeout to get downfield, score a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion. And that's all just to send us into overtime. Can they do it? I doubt it. but we'll see. We're 1 minute and 48 seconds away from finding out how this one ends. Unless the Colts actually do it, then we might go to overtime. You might get some extra football. I don't really have a favorite game. My favorite franchise is Final Fantasy. My favorite genre is JRPG. But I don't really have a favorite one game. Prescott under center, dropping back, looking over the middle, complete to Brate. Brate gonna fall forward for a gain of 15. 1st and 10, the Colts rush to the line. Showing a little bit of urgency here. Prescott has to be careful not to turn the ball over. And not do that. He goes down hard for a sack. That's a loss of 6. 2nd and 16. The clock rolling. 1:20 to go in the game. Ball at the 34-yard line. 5 wide receivers. Prescott looks left. Almost intercepted. He almost gave the game away with his hurried decision. This is 4 down territory. You don't have to get all 16 yards at once, but you do got to set it up to be able to pick it up on 4th down. Madden or GTA 5, that's fair. Both of them are solid games. Madden's definitely got issues, but it's still fun nonetheless. Here we go. Prescott in the gun, checking down at the line. 4 receivers. Looking right. This one intercepted by Bradbury again. And that's going to do it. I told you that Prescott needed to take his time and not rush things or he was going to give it away. And what does he do? He rushes it, throws it into double coverage, and he gives what little chance the Colts still had away. Derrick Henry out there with 68 yards on the ground. He's going to get a couple more carries here unless they decide to take knees. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Eagles out in victory formation. The Colts will stop the clock here by calling their final timeout. It'll be 2nd down. They're going to have to snap the ball 2 more times, but it's going to be a kneel down on both plays, and we're going to end the game. So many interceptions in this league. I know, right? You would know all about it. From both sides of the field. Stafford takes a knee. That's going to bring up 3rd down, and they are going to have to snap the ball 1 more time. In the meantime, we already know how this one's going to end, so we're going to go ahead and update the records. Unfortunately, we had a chance to close up the gap on the computer, but we've suffered 2 losses in a row now. We now have 2 coaches that are winless in this league. We've got the Colts and the Giants. Oh my God. The Eagles mismanaged the clock so badly. The Colts still have 1 second to go. Have I counted the chickens before they hatched? Can the Colts get that miracle touchdown and 2-point conversion with 1 second to go in the game? Prescott to throw deep over the right. Nah. I mean, it would have been hilarious, and arguably you guys could have made fun of me for a while, but in the end, we still had to watch Dak Prescott throw, and we knew it was not going to go anywhere. I'm surprised it didn't get intercepted. You were right about the Eagles winning. Your final score here in Philadelphia. Philadelphia Eagles winning this one 17, Indianapolis 9. Tough break out there